Hello guys and welcome back to the deadline stream where we are going to make the live team selection for UCL Fantasy Matchday 9. So guys, we have that kind of team which I have selected in the last episode where I uploaded the best team selection episode, and here is my team with 15 players who are going to participate in the playoff round. So this team is like this, and of course I'm going to make little moderation because I just said it was the first draft, but right now as I see this team needs the moderation because of the rumors and because of the maybe possible injuries. We are going to make little moderation. So let's start guys, and before we do that, I want to ask you to subscribe this episode, subscribe the channel, like this episode, and of course leave the comment. So the most common thing right now is to see the starting lineups, possible starting lineups. Sorry, not exactly. We have not any starting lineup right now, but we will have in a half hour. We will have official starting lineups from Galatasaray against Juventus, but the rest of the three matches are not able. We are not able to see the starter players. So according to fplkevlo and the possible starting lineups, we have team like this. Okay, I will skip. I mean, I will say that Osimhen is a starter, possible starter. Also, Davis Sanchez, the most pickable players from Galatasaray, while from Juventus we have Kalulu, Bremer also, Kenan Yildiz and Openda. So if Cabal, Cambiaso, Holm, Kelly, and Locatelli took yellow cards, they will miss the second leg. So Monaco against Paris Saint-Germain was the most important to see. Parisian starting lineup, possible starting lineup, which is like this: Safonov in goalie, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Zaire Emery, Vitinha, João Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Barcola. So the zero duo is on the bench, but if Nuno Mendes gets any yellow card, he's going to miss the match. Oh, sound is bad, or have I any problem with the sound? Guys, can you hear me? Sorry, maybe I check. That's good, I think. That's good. If not, you can tell me, of course. So where were I? The possible starting lineup for Paris Saint-Germain is looking like this. And according to UEFA.com, the zero duo is going to be on the bench. And if Nuno Mendes gets yellow card, he is going to be out. So we can replace him with Hakimi, but recently Hakimi faces many injuries. And also Nuno Mendes this year is more I mean the more contribution goes from him. So I think Nuno Mendes can be more predictable sound. I checked it, bro, and my sound is looking good. So maybe you have a problem. So I will write to you. So maybe you have a little problem in your headphones. Guys, do I have any problem with the sound? If not, you can tell me. So Hakimi faces injuries, many injuries, but you can replace him with Nuno Mendes. But the most common problem right now that he can be out because of yellow card. Benfica against Real Madrid are going to be very good match. While the starting lineups are looking like this for Real Madrid: Courtois, Alexander-Arnold, Rudiger, Hausen, Carreras, Valverde, Güler, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Mbappe, and Vini Jr. Similar to the starting lineup where it was in La Liga, with one moment that Mbappe will be in the starting lineup according to UEFA.com. So if Tchouaméni, Hausen, Carreras take a yellow card, they are going to miss the second leg, while Bellingham is out. Even he has injury. Dortmund against Atalanta. Kobel, Rierson, Anton, Bensebaini is back because we can't pick him because of the penalties. Svensson, Mecha, Bellingham, Zabitzer, Fabio Silva, Brandt, and Serhu Girassi. If Adeyemi and Bensebaini gets a yellow card, they are going to miss the second leg. So thank you for your feedback. What about Atalanta? We have Karnazakis, Calvini, Jim City, Anor, Zabacosta, Derun, Ederson, Bernasconi, Samardzic, Zalewski, and Skamaka. So if Derun and Musa are going to get any low, they are going to be out. Dembele injury, I don't think so because he had the critical press conference, so maybe he's punished a little bit. If he's like this, of course there is a opportunity he's going to be out. That's a bet for us. We don't get it. If according to UEFA.com he is going to play, but right now we have not any information about it. I think he's going to play today. If not, it will be bad for many fantasy teams, including to me, because I think I'm going to pick Dembele in a front three. So right now my team is looking like this, guys. When I uploaded the last episode, I just made the best team selection, and meanwhile that best team selection, I picked those 15 players, and maybe right now I'm going to make little moderation. So let's start. We did not see any predictor starting lineup for Inter, and if it is predicted that Zomer, Akanji, Acerbi, Bastoni, Luis Enrique, Barella, Zelinski, Sucic, Dimarco, Martinez, and Dumfries, Thuram, are going to play from the beginning. So I like the idea to have Hakan Çalhanoğlu from Inter, but he's back from injury right now. Yes, the best 11. I mean, so he was injured, and Hakan only played approximately 40 minutes in a derby against Juventus. So I don't think he will be able to see we will able to see him against Bodo Glimt, because I know the match is so important for Inter, but they will not risk probably because the quality of the players are also too high to face Bodo Glimt. I know facing Bodo Glimt is not easy at all, but meanwhile we are in the playoff round, so nobody knows how it happens. But I'm going to remove Dimarco from Inter Milan, and probably I'm going to remove Lautaro Martinez. I will decide it later because there is a huge opportunities to get also Julian Alvarez, get Serhu Girassi, who has great record recently, 5 goals during the last 3 matches in Bundesliga, looks so solid, while Lautaro Martinez even struggling to play whole 90 minutes. So it's not good for our fantasy team. Also against Bodo Glimt, we will have the opportunity to get many rotations, and I think having Serhu Girassi is going to be very good. The easiest match, yes, maybe it looks easiest match, but meanwhile it's little bit harder to get a prediction, because guys, it's not even easy to play in the Champions League, even in the playoff round. But for Inter, who are making many rotations, even against Bodo Glimt, maybe Lautaro starts, but after 60 minutes he will be replaced if Inter will be in the front. So that's not good for us. Even I think it's better to get the player who plays for the 90 minutes. And that guy is Julian Alvarez, Osimhen, Serhu Girassi. So maybe I'm going to decide between them, but also Lautaro Martinez is a good solid option for our team. Right now, also I'm going to remove Harry Barnes, because I think having Gordon and Bart together are equals to much risk, guys. And I think I will left with a bit between one, and because of the recent play time, I think Gordon can be better. And also, if Woltemode and Visa are going to be on the bench, Gordon is the guy who is going to play as a central forward. So it is a more opportunity for us to get a goal contribution, assist or a single goal. Dimarco will not start. I don't think Dimarco starts because of the rotation, but recently his contribution is too good. We will see. According to UEFA.com, he's not going to start, so maybe we can have more information later, but the time is so little. The guys who joined us recently, I want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this episode, leave your comment of course, and what's the most important, join in my private league in the Champions League, and let's make a little competition between us. Please help me to reach the subscribers milestone. It is on the screen. If we become 2,500 today, it is going to be a good achievement for my channel, and your support is always appreciated. So my starting lineup, guys, is looking like this at this moment. I have some players who I think are untouchable, and those guys can be Grimaldo, first of all, because he takes penalties. I like him. He takes set pieces, direct free kicks, corners, scores goals too many times from open play. So that's a plus for us. Even if they don't concede a goal from Olympiacos, it's probably happens. But remember, guys, they only meet each other during the group stage, and Olympiacos had that win 2-0 against Leverkusen at home. So it's again, it happens again, but this time we will get an outcome who is going to be winner. But I think Grimaldo can be good pick because of the possible goal contribution. Osimhen, Osimhen is also a good option. I think he can score against Juventus. He used to do that when he was playing against for Napoli against Juventus. But I preferred Girassi or Lautaro Martinez. Okay, I also like Nuno Mendes, who 99% is untouchable. The only thing I restrict is the yellow card risk, because if he gets yellow card, I will have to make I will be forced to make substitution on the next day, because he is going to be out, and I think to have Hakimi in my team instead of Nuno Mendes, why not? Maybe I'm going to do that. Recently, Hakimi does not play much, but let's see. So many matches with absence, but maybe I pick Hakimi over Nuno Mendes. He will not be out if he gets yellow. The Marco replacements, I think Grimaldo. Also Hakimi or Nuno Mendes. From Inter, if you would like to take, it's Bastoni, I think, the better replacement. I also like Ben Sebaini. He has the same situation. If he gets yellow card, he will be out for the next leg. But what's good for us, and I can risk with it because Ben Sebaini takes penalties. If somehow Dortmund will be awarded with the penalty, I think Ben Sebaini is the guy who is the first penalty taker, not Serhou Guirassy. Also, John will not be in a starting lineup probably, so that means Ben Sebaini has opportunity to score a goal. He did it twice during the group stage, so I think he will be this guy who can make huge contribution for our team. Rierson is good. Yes, he did very well recently. Maybe 4 assists in the last match in Bundesliga, as I remember exactly. Guirassy or Osimhen, I prefer. I mean 50-50, but little bit Guirassy. For both legs, Guirassy. Maybe for this match, for this day, Osimhen can be better pick, but overall, I like Guirassy more than Osimhen. But so close, I think. I prefer Guirassy because both of them are very good shape. If we see the recent matches, but one of them is playing in Turkey. I mean, Turkish league is very good, but not better than Bundesliga. So in the last 5 matches, this guy has 5 goals. I mean, Serhou Guirassy, so I think he's a good one. So guys, I have also in my midfield line, I have some players who can be untouchable. Those are Vitinha and Kvaratskhelia for me, and Vitinha is the first penalty taker in Paris Saint-Germain. We just saw that Dembele missed penalty, crucial penalty against Newcastle, so I think it's final decision for Vitinha who takes the penalty. So if PSG awarded with the penalty, I think the guy who takes it is Vitinha. So if in summary right now, currently we have the some penalty takers just like Grimaldo first, Ben Sebaini second, Vitinha third, and Kylian Mbappe fourth. And if we pick Lautaro Martinez instead of some third forward, and Hakan Çalhanoğlu is out. In that case, Lautaro will be also the first penalty taker. In Juventus, I don't know who is the first one, but in Newcastle, I think Gordon is the player who takes penalties. Often it's Walter Mod, but if he plays or not, nobody knows. So we can predict that we have a 50-50 the penalty taker in a case of Anthony Gordon. Also, Kvaratskhelia is a very good player. When he was left because of injury against Newcastle, Paris Saint-Germain, game plan and everything has changed. And they were lucky they did not lose even against Newcastle. Even Newcastle had better moments. So I guess the guy Georgian is going to be brilliant today against the French team Monaco. Not guaranteed 90 minutes, but I think 70 minutes, 75 minutes is going to be very good and very efficient for Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. In a forward line, I like the pick of Kylian Mbappe, of course, and 99% he's going to play from the starting lineup, guys. So that means Kylian Mbappe will be my first selection and also the contender to be the captain today. And what about Ousmane Dembele? This guy is under the question mark, but I think I will risk today and I will pick him inside in my team. I guess maybe many players will remove Dembele. Maybe they get that benefit because of it, but I think I can rely on Dembele. I don't advise to pick because of probable injury. Maybe he plays only 60 minutes today, but I think he can be profitable for our team. For the last two matches, I relied on him. Rely on him. He did not play well. Right now, I think he can do better. It's a playoff. Playoff Dembele is so different. So in the midfield line, I have some options. Also, I want to talk about Kenan Yildiz. This guy is very good, but recently his performance, I mean, the goal contributions are not good enough, and he plays in Turkey against Turkish team, so it will be very hard for him, I guess. Very hard. Today it is going to be very hard, so maybe I'll remove him and buy Ademola Lookman, who is in good shape for Atletico de Madrid. He plays very well, and I guess he can be that guy who faces Club Rush in a away game with a good outcome. So Lookman is the first choice for me. I also have Anthony Gordon, Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, and the fifth midfielder. I want to get. It is going to be okay. Let's see. I mean Girassi. Sorry. Sir who? Girassi, I can pick. The bad thing is the free forward are playing today. So if one of them failed, I can't get any player on the forward position from tomorrow. That's bad, guys. That's bad. Also restricted with the captaincy options. I mean, today, okay, it's between Mbappe and Dembele for me. I mean, Mbappe, I prefer him to be the captain, but from tomorrow, the options are little, so few. I think Gordon or between Lookman. I will choose between them, Gordon and Lookman, or just a player Grimaldo, the player who can be differential tomorrow. Sorry, but I don't think it's wise to get a differential on player front. It's my opinion. Instead of DiMarco, we can get Alexander Arnold, also Bastoni, but I think Alexander Arnold is not in a best shape to get 90 minutes. So after 60 minutes he was out in La Liga, but he made very good assists. So Alexander Arnold is the kind of player who can be profitable for us. Maybe I'm going to pick him. Why not risk a little bit? But he starts or not, nobody knows. Devolver the plays again in defensive line, it is not going to be fair for me. So Alexander Arnold could be the player who is potentially okay, not playing 90 minutes, I agree with that, but potential differential only 2% on him. We get why that happens, and also we can get Bastoni from Inter with a replacement. I like Denborn, but maybe I get Malik Chow, but with the goal contribution, maybe Bourne is better one than Malik Chow. You can decide between them, but I think Bourne can be the better. Okay, fifth midfielder. It's so important to know. I have an option to get Vinny Jr. from today's game. I have enough money. Also, Kenan Yildiz from today against Galatasaray, the Turkish team. But I think this team can be better. Okay, maybe get some replacements. Replace Hakimi with Nuno Mendes. It is also valid. But afraid to get many yellow cards today. Okay, take Mendes or just Hakimi. I don't know. We must see the recent performance of Ashraf Hakimi, then decide pick him or not. Do you have any questions, guys? I'll be very glad if I get many questions from you. Barn or Malik Chow? I prefer Barn. I know the price of Barn is a little bit higher than Malik Chow, but the potential goal contribution, I think Barn is better than Malik Chow. But the options are equal. 51% to favor to them Barn. I want to get the poll. Which one is the better for the captaincy today between Mbappe and Dembele or other option with Vitinha, or just I'll say other. Let's see. Why not Alvarez over Sergio Girassi? Recently, Girassi is in a better shape. I think he can be the better one today than Alvarez. Soon, guys, we will get the starting lineups. So we'll see which players can be the better pick. Even I have not a single player from Juventus and Galatasaray, I think it is going to be important to know the starting lineups for most of us, because some players are struggling to make decision having Victor Osimhen or not, and plus there are some players, for example, Bremer, Kalulu from Juventus, who is picked. Also, Conceição, and the most important player for Juventus right now is Kenan Yildiz. But he plays in Turkey against Turkish teams, so the pressure is going to high for Yildiz, I guess. That's why I don't like him today to be picked. maybe I get Vini Jr. What do you think about Pavlidis? Pavlidis is very good forward. He can be differential for you, but I think Real Madrid will beat Benfica today. But that does not exclude the opportunity that Pavlidis scores. Pavlidis played very well, but I don't like to pick him. I don't like the idea to pick two forwards from the single game. Mbappe is in my list, of course, in the top, and I don't like the idea to get another player with the Pavlidis. Plus, I have Alexander Arnold in defensive line yet. Maybe I'll remove him and replace with Bastoni, but in that case, I will get Bastoni and Jan Sommer together. So that's not maybe wise from me. Cobble from today plus Bensebaini, maybe it is not looking too good, and I pick Bastoni instead of Alexander Arnold and get Courtois instead of Gregory Kobel, because Courtois plays very well recently. But Alexander Arnold, why not? If he gets an assist, it will be good for our team. Okay, I'll keep Alexander Arnold. Little risk, Okay, get it. Get also Jan Sommer, and let's see the matches today. In the case of goalkeeper, okay, leave Gregory Kobel. It is going to be very hard and very risky decision for me to get two Dortmund players at the same time against Atalanta. Not as favorite to get this one, but okay, let's keep it. Okay, in that case, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 players from today and only 5 players from tomorrow. 4 players, sorry. Not bad, I guess. Not bad. But balance can be perfect if we get 9 players from today or 10 players. So 11 players are too much, I guess. Guys who joined us recently, please subscribe to the channel and help me to reach the subscribers milestone. I will be glad and very motivated, of course. So it's up to you. And also take the participate in a vote where Kylian Mbappe leads in a captaincy race. And I'm not surprised with it. Mbappe is the guy who always scores. And I have often. How many penalties will Mbappe get? Maybe 2 penalties. I'll be very happy, and the players who captain Mbappe will be very glad. 2 free penalties, okay. I think most of the players will captain Mbappe today. So Mbappe's goal contribution will not be that differential for us. Mbappe will get at least 3 goals across 2 legs. Yes, I think it's also opportunity to beat Cristiano Ronaldo's record, 17 goals in the single campaign, and Kylian Mbappe has already 13, I guess. If I am not mistaken, he has 13 plus 2 matches against Benfica. If Real Madrid qualifies, there are lots of matches, at least 2 then. So if Mbappe breaks a record, even if they meet Sporting on the next leg, I think Mbappe will have the opportunity to break a record of Cristiano Ronaldo. But that's because of increased matches, guys. And in that season, Cristiano Ronaldo just missed some matches. For example, against Dortmund in away game. Against Schalke, he was also injured, but played very well. Against Bayern, he was injured. In final, he was also injured, but played. And that season was tough for Cristiano Ronaldo, and he got 17 goals, so it's incredible. I mean, UCL now has more matches, so technically can't compare with Ronaldo. Yes, I say same. Yeah, it's more matches and more opportunity to break the record. In the group stage, during the group stage, Ronaldo played 6 matches, Mbappe played 8. That's a plus 2 match. If they qualify, there will be maybe lots of matches for Kylian Mbappe, so that's an increased opportunity. But Ronaldo's that season yet is perfect and better than Kylian Mbappe's. If Mbappe wins the Champions League and breaks a record, okay, that's okay. We can count. My team for matchday 9: Courtois, Pope, Chow, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi, Di Marco, Grimaldo. Okay, Vitinha, McKennie, Gordon, Lookman, Vini, Mbappe, Dembele, and Osimhen. Your team is looking perfect. Hey, do you think Dembele bench? Yes, it's an opportunity to be benched, and I'll be very unhappy with it because I'm not going to remove him. And the recent rumors does not say that 100% Dembele will not play. If Dembele plays today, I think that he gets maybe 60 minutes or less, but I think he will be good today. Lucas, your team is looking so solid, bro. But little bit risky because double up from Newcastle defensive line, double up from Paris Saint-Germain defensive line, plus DiMarco. Since teams would be almost same across the world, what are the some players who are going to be less picked but would give good returns? You mean round of 16? There will be matches where we get favorites also, so don't worry about it. If Mbappe plays, if Kane, if Holland plays, they will be the most pickable players, no doubt about it. Plus Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. I think those 5 players are going to be the most picked players in UCL this campaign. No, now playoffs. Mbappe for sure. On the second place, I think Vitinha and Dembele because many players are picking it. Also Grimaldo will be picked by many. Lookman, less picked but high returns. Okay, you mean differential. Okay, now I get it. I think differential can be Alexander-Arnold. It's too hard to find the differential. If you want to get differential, you can pick the player from Karabakh. Why not? These guys will be differentials. Also, McKennie, Alexander-Arnold, as I told you, maybe Valverde because right now he plays in the midfield. Giller 50-50. And I think Pavlidis also will be differential. Trent? Yes, maybe I'm getting that risk and get Trent Alexander-Arnold. Maybe. And I have a huge hope he plays today. If not, that's okay. McKennie differential is a differential, no? I think he's differential. I don't know how many players are going to pick him, but on a paper, I think he's differential. And Valverde. Yes, I told you about Valverde. He plays right now as a midfielder, not a defender. Maybe today Carvajal gets his time. I think Alexander-Arnold is time to play for 90 minutes, and I have a hope he gets an assist. So I will risk, guys. I will take that risk. Okay, I can pick the less safer pick with Bastoni, but have the double up. And why not if Bodo Glimt scores? What if Bodo Glimt scores against Inter? They beat City, they beat Atletico de Madrid in away game. That equals, and that means they can score against any team. I know Inter is more defensive team than current Atletico and City, but at home, under the circumstances, under that climate, I think they can score against Inter. Why not? Which formation? So 3-4-4. I mean, does not exist. You mean 3-4-3, right? My formation today can be like this with the four defender. If I choose Alexander Arnold and not Bastoni, four defensive player. I mean, three midfielder and three forward because They are playing today. The rest of the four players will be on the bench. Gordon, Lookman, Grimaldo. Oh, Grimaldo plays tomorrow. Yes, I'm sorry. I will be participate with the 10 men today, and Grimaldo, of course, is not included. So three defender today, one goalkeeper, three midfielder, and three forward. That's it. So do we have the starting lineup? And yes, we have. Osimhen is in the starting lineup, guys. In Juventus, we have De Gregorio, Bremer, Cambiaso, Conceição, Kalulu, Kelly, Coop Miners, Locatelli, McKennie, Thuram, and Ildiz. I like the pick of Conceição. He can be differential also. But will not risk this way. Thinking if I should go Hakimi or Quara. You can have both. Simple. You can have both of them. I might triple up on Newcastle. Yes, it's so valid. I have double up right now with Dunbar and Gordon. You can use Gordon, Murphy, or Harvey Barnes plus a defender. If Newcastle plays at home, I would also triple up with them, but they are in away game tomorrow. And I have already Dembele and Nuno Mendes and Vitinha. Hmm, pick. I think pick Kvaratskhelia is going better. Guys, I think McKennie starts as the striker today, so can we rely on him? Yes, because of penalty. And also, why not if he gets a clean sheet? Mbappe and Osimhen, Thuram, Vitinha, Quara, Gordon. Look, man, gonna catch Mbappe. Yes, me too. Also, inside the pool, Mbappe wins that captaincy race. Killer or Winnie Born is fit. Yes, Born is fit, and I think Winnie can be better option. McKennie is as a striker, exactly why he is in my team. I pick or he, I don't know. Can I risk today with McKennie and forget sorry Vinny Jr. Oh, the outcome recently is good for McKennie. DiMarco news. Nobody knows, bro. Uh, Most likely to be on the bench. If I pick McKennie, I think I must remove Vin Jr. today. I also like Vinny pick. No guarantees that McKennie scores. So Trent is good or Bastoni. Overall, I think Bastoni is better pick, but I risk today a little bit and get Trent Alexander-Arnold. Okay, get McKennie and 3.9 million in the bank. Oh, that's good. I can get any player right now. Maybe Thibaut Courtois. Why not? And Atalanta don't score against sorry, Dortmund. Dimarco is not likely to start. Yes. Alvarez is good. Yes, Alvarez is good, but I prefer Girassi for tomorrow. If this team can be better or not, what do you think, guys? Having Real Madrid two players, of course, it's a risky one against Benfica in a away game. Maybe it's better to get two Dortmund players today. I will decide between between Courtois and Kobel. Why do you think McKennie better than Winnie and you think about Valverde? Because McKennie plays as a forward. That's why I think he's better one than Winnie. Even I don't think he's better one than Winnie, to be honest, but because he plays as a striker, I picked him. Let's see. Valverde is good because he moved in the midfield. I think he can be differential, and also this guy can be the goal scorer from outside of the box. Vini is a big risk. Yes, he is. But meanwhile, recently he plays better football. Let's leave it to be fantasy gods above. Yeah, think same. He ain't been performing, but I have him in my team because Winnie is Winnie. Yes, it's a risky one, but Vinny is a good player, good quality, so I think he can be useful. I actually want to captain Winnie till I think. Oh, differential captain, I like the idea, but I prefer Mbappe as a captaincy option. If Real Madrid is at home today, I would pick Vinny and Mbappe both. But in a away game against Benfica, it is not going to be easy. Guys, please subscribe the channel and like this episode. It helps us. it's a huge motivation for me and let me reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. Being a Madrid fan, I would prefer having Mbappe over Vini. Same here. Do you think Pavlidis will score against Madrid? Yeah, there is an opportunity to score against Real Madrid, maybe with a penalty. That's why I have to pick. Uh, I have to remove Thibaut Courtois and pick Kobel instead of him. I mean, Alvarez or Martinez better, or someone else. I have Mbappe and Dembele. I have that someone else. His name is Sergio Girassi, but I prefer Lautaro Martinez over Julian Alvarez. Do you think Pavlidis will score? And I told you about it, and then is yes, only yes. So, um, Pavlidis, yes, he can score today. This guy is very efficient recently. As a Madrid fan, I have a hope not to score, but actually he can. Okay, just Kobel can be the better option. I also like the idea to get Vinny Jr. over Lookman. Why not? But okay, let's get a risk today. Only picking Courtois for save points. Yes, I just thought same. If Courtois gets the save points, it is going to be good because Dortmund. Let's see the results for them. Concede 4 goal, single goal, 2 goals, 4 goals. Okay, clean sheet. 2 goals, 2 goals, and 2 goals. So Dortmund concedes too much, this year. I prefer her. I prefer to have Courtois. Okay, Real Madrid also concede many goals. I know. Single goal. Okay, 0-0. Single goal. 3 goals from Olympiacos. 2 goals from City. Single from Monaco. 4 from Benfica. It's too much. Too much. I'm 10,000% keeping Winnie. Oh, you have huge trust for Winnie Junior. That's good, man. That's good, I guess. Maybe I pick Winnie also. I don't know. But in that case, I have to remove Courtois from my team. So for me, it's between Quara and whom? Vitinha. To be removed or to keep? Not gonna have both. Okay, Vitinha is a penalty taker. Kvaratskhelia is very impressive, also in the Champions League, so you can choose between them. I prefer to have both today. Inter striker, Lautaro, of course. What do you mean? I don't get it. Inter striker plus Alvarez and what? What's the question? Stankovic instead of Lukman. Uh, I don't think so. Is he starting? I think Lautaro starting. Yes. Yes, yes. I think Martinez starting. No, I don't think the bench because these matches are so decisive, and in Serie A, Inter has huge gap already against Milan. So if he's not playing, then Alvarez. Yes, that in that case, yes, I agree with you. Can be Dembele, but under the doubtful condition. McKennie or Yildiz? McKennie playing as a forward, and recently his outcome is better. Why I have Yildiz in my team? Wow, what happens? I had Yildiz in my team. I want to have McKennie. How he became Yildiz immediately? Okay, review my transfer, guys. If something happens bad, I don't like this kind of idea. And McKennie starts. I prefer him over Lookman because he plays tomorrow. Also, Alexander Arnold plays today. I like this idea and exclude Gordon. Okay, Barn tomorrow, Lookman tomorrow, Gordon tomorrow, Zomer tomorrow, also Grimaldo tomorrow. So captaincy goes to Kylian Mbappe. I save Dembele. This nice one. Please join, guys, in my private league and let's make little competition between us. This match, Galatasaray against Juventus, is going to be very good to see. It's my opinion. Ever gotten 100 points in UCL overall? Yes, yes, I did. Mm, maybe last year I did. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a swap out Vitinha for Quara. Okay? But Vitinha is the first penalty taker. Also remember that, bro. I will keep both. Yeah, true, true. Mm. Cora and Vitinha. Yes, I am also going to make that double up for in the midfield line for me. So maybe this is my final team, guys. I don't lie. Um, I like or not, I don't know because too many players who are under the risk. For example, Courtois, Arnold, Dembele, doubtful, Bensebaini, yellow card and he's going to be out. Nuno Mendes, single yellow card and he is going to miss next game. Ooh, that's it. Dembele, no, it's Vitinha, the first penalty taker. It's between them, Dembele and Vitinha, but Dembele missed against Newcastle, so I think Vitinha right now gets the shot. It's between them, between Vitinha and between Dembele. Recently, Dembele did, and he missed against Newcastle. So I think right now it's Vitinha's turn to get a penalty. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Guys, in 10 minutes, I think it is going to over. I mean, our deadline stream. The team is selected. Okay. If not many questions, I guess I will end the pool, which Bope, of course, won 100%. Mbappe will always win everything, just want him to win the Ballon d'Or for us and Champions League. That two equals each other, I think. If Mbappe wins Champions League this year, I think 90% Ballon d'Or is his. But remember, this year it's also World Cup and national team achievement will be also important. Yes. The first Ballon d'Or contender for me is Mbappe, then Kane, and maybe Yamal. Why not? Oh, he has not the best season, I think, but okay. Say Yamal on the third place. Let's see. Mbappe, Alvarez, Osimhen, Quaral, Vini, Lukman, Vitinha, Mecha, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Di Marco, Grimaldo, Chow. Any changes? I would change Melik Chow instead of Dembarn. And also I would sell Di Marco because most likely he is not going to start. Even Mecha, I don't like him. Prefer McKenny. Why did you decide Mecha? Unclear for me. Okay, it was fun being here. I will come more often. Subbed. Thank you, bro. You are always welcome. Thank you. Who is replacing DiMarco? I think Carlos Augusto. Gotta go have my dinner. Good lunch, bro. Thank you for your support. Don't you have any questions, guys? If I was to replace DiMarco, I would replace it with Newcastle player, but he had already Melik Chow, so there is no point to get two Newcastle players at the same time, I think. Hakimi, Nuno, Grimaldo, Melik Chow, Ben Sebaini. Yes, good players. Good defensive line, but very risky also because I think Melik Chow will miss the match if he gets yellow card tomorrow. Yes, and also Ben Sebaini has the same opportunity. Yeah, no point. You're right. Thanks. Thanks for your agreement. So, guys, maybe in 7 minutes I will end the stream. If you have no more questions, great content. Keep up. Thank you, bro. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you appreciate my effort in that case. So, guys, that's my team. I see you have no questions right now. I'm very happy to share time with you guys. I risk with Dembele and some other stuff. So this is going to be my final team, and let's see what happens today because my 10 players are going to participate today, while only 5 players will be replacements from tomorrow's game. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. See you later, I guess, and wish you all the best points and the huge outcome from your players. Thank you. Goodbye. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this episode, so we will meet each other more and more. So goodbye.